Hey, what's up, everybody? We're starting a little bit early tonight with the return of FMF. After the week-long hiatus, we are back, and we have a bunch of packages to rip open. Some things that I picked up online over the last 2 weeks, and a lot of stuff sent in by friends of the channel. So like I like to always do first, I like to rip open the stuff that I picked up online. Mostly some of the stuff's eBay, some Instagram as well. So thank you for being here tonight. I'm going to start out with something I picked up about a week and a half ago on eBay in this PWE here. And this is something I've been after for quite a while. I figure now is the best time to pick up this, as you'll see in a second what it is. What's up, Cody? Hey, Autistic Family Collectibles and everybody else for being here. Pretty hot card right now, and it definitely will be very soon. Derek Jeter 93 Bowman rookie card. I think I paid about 20 bucks for this, which seems to be the going rate, about 20 to 30 bucks for an unslabbed Jeter 93 Bowman. But I'm trying to get all his rookie cards before he gets in the Hall next year, and they all skyrocket even more than they already are now. So one I've had my eye on for quite a while, the Jeter 93 Bowman. Very nice, little off-center, but I don't care for my PC. I'll definitely take it. So that was a nice one. Now I have all of them except for the Stadium Club Murphy, which is pretty pricey now. I've seen them go for about 100 bucks unslabbed. So I'm going to try to pick that up here pretty soon. But that's the first thing, the Jeter. Got that about a week and a half ago on eBay. Like I said, if you want one, you can find them for about 20 to 30 bucks. Hey, CLG and everybody else. So first one down, the Jeter rookie card. Next one is an interesting box here with some sort of historical society thing on the front of it. Really pumped about this one. Something I've been wanting for a while that I collect. Taped up very well here in this box. Here's a $2 super chat from Dream Big Productions. It says, worked 5 days in a row and today's my day off. Hey, thank you so much, Dream Big Productions. Really appreciate that. Sounds like you've been working really hard. I have 2 packages to open from you tonight. Please go ahead and check out Dream Big's channel and sub to him if you are not subbed already. Puts a lot of videos out there. Thank you very much for that, man, and hope you're enjoying your day off. But this thing was a 3 a.m. eBay purchase a couple days ago, actually. Got it really quickly. Some of you guys may remember this toy store from your childhoods. Children's Palace was definitely my favorite, that along with Hills. And around the front here, you see the Night Raven from G.I. Joe that Destro 13 Cobra actually sent in to me about 2 weeks ago, I believe. And I picked up a complete one at a yard sale as part of the G.I. Joe haul that I'll be showing you guys here pretty soon. And there's $2 super chat from Cody Martin. Says $2. John misses this. Also, hi, John and Britt. Thanks so much, Cody Martin. I do have a knack for missing your super chats, but I caught that one. So thank you very much, Cody Martin. Please check his channel out as well. Children's Palace circular here from, I think it's from 1985, if I had to guess. There are some Thundercats toys in here, Masters of the Universe. Let's see if there's a date on here. Usually these circulars don't have dates on them. But Children's Palace was definitely one of my favorite places to go as a kid for toys, that and Hills. But the Night Raven on the front here, Chuck Norris Karate Corvette. And $2 super chat from our buddy Austin Farmer. Says, Trill play and a one touch. Shake my head, John. Shake my head. Thanks so much, Austin. Please check his channel. Give him a sub. His newest video that he put out last night is pretty hilarious. You guys will definitely have to go check that out. Pretty epic mail day there. But there's a mask slot racing set for you guys that grew up with mask toys. And here we go, some Thundercats toys, and these came out in 85, so that's why I'm guessing it's from 85. But these are super hard to get a hold of. You wouldn't think that they would be, but they never pop up online at all. There's Centurions, some toys from that. So a lot of stuff you guys may remember growing up with. Microwave electric ovens, pound puppies, a lot of board games and whatnot. But I was pretty stoked on this. Thing's about 20 bucks. And also, this definitely caught my eye, too. This Nash Nightmare deck. This is the very first skateboard that I ever got when I was 8 years old. I bought it off of our neighborhood friend for $5. And Eric had one, too. And we'd sit on our butts and ride them down hills in the beginning. I actually learned how to ollie when I was 8 years old. And then I stopped all together to play with action figures, and I picked it up again 6 years later when I was 14 and stuck with it ever since. But that definitely hits close to home, that Nash Nightmare deck. I was pretty stoked on that it's in here. And then, of course, the NES. So awesome to see this. I was really pumped. And can't wait to put this in a display case and show it off now. Some more mass toys in the back. Motorized water gun. Muscle figures, I'm sure you guys remember those. And a VHS tape, a blank VHS tape was $4.69 back then, which seems pretty crazy nowadays. But Children's Palace was pretty awesome. Love that store. Went out of business in '92. So that was the second pickup from a few days ago. And then some pretty big ones here. I'm stoked about this. There was some dude on Instagram that I followed that was selling some toys that I was interested in. And I got beat out for them. Very good prices. And this dude hit me up and he's like, hey, if you're looking for another one of those, I have one for sale. And I was like, all right, I'm interested. So kind of a shady deal through PayPal, friends and family, but it ended up working out, or looks like it worked out so far. I guess we won't know until we rip the box open to see what it is. But some pretty rare stuff, or it should be, and it looks like it is. Oh, this is sick. And it's huge. An original Real Ghostbusters slumber tent. You do not see these pop up at all anymore. I think there was one on eBay I saw a few weeks ago that was listed for like $200. I want to say I got this for $40 plus shipping, but pretty stoked on this. Maybe remember seeing these in Wish books, and when I did Wish book videos, we saw them on there as well. This is from, I believe, 1988 or 1989. There's no date on here, but the cartoon premiered in '86, so these came out typically a couple years later. But the slumber tent, and this is complete. The box is open, but it is complete. I'm not going to pull it all out because the pieces are all just like kind of thrown in here. But pretty freaking awesome there. Might have to set that up. Mike Jones is my brother, a tent like that. Yeah, these are very hard to come by, especially in the packaging. I don't even ever see them loose. But like I said, for $40, and that one listed recently was $200. But pretty freaking awesome. So that was from one dude on Instagram, and the same dude sent me this as well. Shipping on this stuff was kind of expensive, but well worth it. I collect everything RGB, so. And a $2 super chat from Destro13 covers is $2 for $2. I had a G.I. Joe 10, missed that. Thanks so much, Destro. I really appreciate that. I never had the G.I. Joe 10, but I always wanted it as I was a big fan back then. Yeah, I'm definitely tempted to open that up and set it up. What kind of bag is this? Ralph's. Can't say I've ever heard of Ralph's. Sometimes people send you stuff in cool vintage bags, but this is the RGB sleeping bag here. It's all tied up. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us tonight. Just opening a few online purchases here. This thing is pretty big too, and it's pretty rare as well. But the RGB sleeping bag, my entire studio is falling apart here, so I'm not gonna unravel it too much more than that. But pretty sick. I think this was like $20 or $25. Very, very cool stuff, and don't really see these very often at all. So I had to snatch that up, and for impeccable prices as well. Indiana Jones is falling down in the background here. I think we're good now. But those are it for the pickups for this week. Derek Jeter rookie card, some RGB stuff, and Children's Palace circular. Super pumped about that. So let's get into some subscriber sent friend mail. We got a whole bunch of it. A lot of plain one envelopes. And such. So just gonna pick one out and dig in. This one is pretty hilarious. This is from Mr. John Walkerfuss, and he's from Philadelphia, PA. Now, I was at my post office box yesterday, and the lady was trying to reboot the computer, was running a reboot or something like that on it, and I was kind of like sitting there peeking through this letter. I can kind of read it, as you can see there. And I was literally cracking up the post office because From what I could read from this envelope, this is the official agent and representative of Chris Sabo in Philadelphia. Now, you guys may have heard me say before that I want to get Chris Sabo on the channel. Or I'd love to have him as a guest on the channel and like rip a box of cards with him or something. I think that'd be freaking epic. And that's what this note pertains to, I believe. So I'm not sure if it's a huge troll. I hope it's not, because if he's sick, if it's actually true. But there's 2 autographed Sabo cards in here. It's got to be a troll package, but still hilarious nonetheless. Sweet Glasses, the Rec Specs on the 89 Fleer. And then, who's this beside me? That's hysterical, with Bobby Bow. So it's got to be a troll package. But if you are watching and you are Chris Sabo's agent, I would love to have him on the channel. It'd be amazing. But anyway, it says, Dear Mr. Jabs, I am Mr. Sabo's representative. Fans have reached out to him that you would like him to appear in a YouTube video with you. Mr. Sabo would love to do so as long as his $2,000 an hour fee is met. Wow, that is quite a fee for Chris Sabo. He must also agree not to make fun of his glasses. Please keep us posted if you agree to the terms, and I will draft a contract. Please enjoy his signed cards, Mr. John Walkenfuss. Well, I thank you very much, Mr. Walkenfuss. I think that's an amazing opportunity. Maybe we should crowdfund the $2,000 to get Chris Sabo on the channel and open some sort of box of cards with his rookie card in it. 89 per deck or 88 Fleer. I think he's an 88 Fleer update. I can't remember. 88 score traded. Some of his rookie cards, but regardless, anything will do to open something with Chris Sabo. It'd be absolutely amazing. But so good. Such a good troll there regardless. Absolutely hilarious. The next one is from Mr. Mike Brown. Mike Brown is from Chicago, Illinois. And $2 super chat from Derek B. that says, for the Sabo Fund. Thanks so much, man. Definitely a crowdfund to get him on the channel. That would be so epic. Like him and Plunk both together. And $2 from Austin Farmer. It says, let's not forget your note. I know how you feel now. I was hoping that you'd get that. Because I tried to like write your name and my name clear on the note I sent you. And then just chicken scratch the entire note. So you'd be like, oh, I know how you felt. And you definitely did put it together, which is pretty hilarious. I was cracking up watching your video, Austin. I just watched it a little bit ago, and I was dying. All right, so inside of here from M Brown, a Panini Signature Series box, 3 autos per box. And it appears there's a bunch of cards in here. It could be a troll package of Plunks and Sabos. You never know. I do have a note, so we'll check this out. John, thank you for the videos. I began collecting random cards and 80s stuff again. I've enclosed a few things I hope you enjoy, even the Sabo. Well, I called it. Look, Mom, no specs. LOL. I seen the video of the Garbage Pail Kids. Not sure what series they are, but it is complete with them in very good condition. Thanks again. Keep doing what you're doing. Mike Brown. Well, thank you very much, Mike Brown. Really awesome note there. So, some Garbage Pail Kids in here. And some Sabos. Austin says, my neighbor legit knocked on my door the first take because I must have been laughing too loud. I was so happy that you saved the 89 per deck pack to open on the air and you didn't go through it first. So I got to like watch your reaction as you open that pack. I tried very hard to make that look legit and it kind of worked out. I used a glue stick to glue it back together because I didn't have any Elmers. But it looked pretty good. There's an Alvin Davis baseball coin there. I definitely remember when these came out in the late 80s, 1989. Alvin led Mariners with 69 runs batted in and a 295 average in 1988. Definitely see those sets of those pretty often, actually, but never really had any of those when I was a kid. Pretty cool stuff there. And right on top, Sabo without the rec specs is something you don't see very often at all. His 91 Don Russ MVP card. Pretty hilarious. Jose Ling was my favorite player growing up. His 92 Fleer and his 90 Don Russ card, along with 92 Pinnacle. Actually, it's his 93 Pinnacle card there. And his 90 Fleer card. Some Jose Ling's a puzzle piece here. And hey, Mike Durr, welcome to the stream. And a bunch of Garbage Pail Kids. Armpit Brit. Definitely give that to my girlfriend Brittany. Striking resemblance. I'm just kidding. Shaggy Aggie, the same exact card. That's interesting. It's been different series. Hollywood. Oh, we definitely saw some of these. Woody Allen. Traveling Travis got run over. And Flat Tyler. Slosh Josh. Locale. Yeah, I don't remember these being... oh, look at this. What's the irony of that? Mailman. Maybe seeing that guy again real soon. And Nicky Hickey. I don't remember them like having the same exact card and having different names. Stuff Steven. Pretty interesting though. Yeah, we definitely liked these a lot when we were a kid. I remember my mom like wouldn't let me have them. And Eric had some, and my mom made him burn them. As the story goes, I don't quite remember that, but that's what Eric always said. She was not having these. Hey, Brendan Simmons. John S. says she won't be your girlfriend long with that comment. Bloated Bear. Looks like his face is a rear end. Max Axe. Deadly Dudley. Derek B says it looks like they're A and B sets. You are right. Yeah, 137A, 137B. Interesting. I've never knew that they did that before. Outer Space Chase. Double Iris. Yeah, these are definitely cool. I have not seen them in quite a while. I mean, I had somebody send me a couple here and there. But they definitely have some value to them, too. Like, if you're looking to buy a box of these to rip, sometimes, for, like, the originals, you pay, like, $80 for a box of these. Usually around there. And there's Joe Yankee. It says, FMF returns. Hey, thanks for being here, Joe Yankee. Got your package as well. The Wrath of Cain says, nice troll. Austin says, Bloated Bear is almost Ben Affleck, quite shockingly. I could definitely see that. Reese's Pieces, Incomplete Pete. Harry Harriet. Yeah, these were awesome back in the day. Like, you were a pretty bad dude if you had these, from what I remember. Not many people in my neighborhood did have them. Eric did temporarily. Spiky Mikey, Nailed Neil. Hey, Eric Z. Definitely remember seeing some of these, though. Melton Elton, that's one I definitely remember. One looking like Garfield. Catty Cathy and Kitty Litter. Definitely really cool to see these. 1986, these came out, made by Topps, and they were stickers, so you can put them on your binders and stuff and take them to school and get yelled at by your teachers. Flaky Faye with a ton of dandruff coming off. Gord Gordon and No Way Jose getting gored by a bull. Those are pretty awesome. Thank you so much, Mike Brown. I really appreciate that. Appreciate the note as well, man. And thank you for all your support. Really fun going back and looking through all those. And next up, we will do, this is from Dream Big Productions. May have seen him in here earlier. Dream Big out in Arizona. We have a letter from him and also another package, bigger parcel, that we'll rip through a little bit later here. And it looks like we have a note in here. Something else too, not sure what this is. A business card of some sort. For Samsonite. Whenever I hear Samsonite, I think of Dumb and Dumber. And the note from Dream Big, here's a Samsonite name tag template for you to keep as a collectible. Well, thank you very much for that, Samsonite collectible there. I appreciate that, Dream Big. I said it makes me laugh from Dumb and Dumber when I hear Samsonite. They're trying to think of her name. Swammy, Swami, Mary Samsonite. Pretty hilarious. And we'll save that one. The Cain boys, we got something here from you. Actually, two things from you. Mary Swanson. Next one is no name on it, but it's from, looks like Snellville. Can't tell if that's Georgia or California. It's the zip code. It's based out of Georgia. Paul L says, hopefully I missed the Topps Kids cards. Oh, we might not be in the clear yet. There could be some Topps Kids coming. Looks like there's a card in here. Wow, this is sick. Jeff Kent, 92 score, traded rookie card. I stopped at a card shop today. I was at an appointment for a client in Newcastle, PA, like an hour and a half away. And I stopped at Baseball Card Castle earlier, which is a card shop, pretty big card shop, been in business for a long time, ton of cards. And the owner was busy whenever I went in there, so I didn't bother him at all. But I was looking around, and I was actually looking to buy this card today, the Jeff Kent rookie card. This is one I've been after for quite a while. A lot of people hate Jeff Kent. I definitely have needed this one for my PC for quite some time, and this is pretty sick. So whoever sent this, there's no note or anything else, but thank you so much. This is freaking awesome. I literally was going to buy this card today if I could find it, and it's one that I never see anymore. I never even see this set, 92 score traded. I was after the Wakefield for a long time, then dear someone sent me 23 of them, and this is one I've not been able to find until right now, so much, much appreciated. Whoever sent the Jeff Kent, that is freaking awesome. Really awesome. Wow. Two cards today that I needed for my PC. The Jeter and the Jeff Kent. So awesome. Thank you so much. Derek Beast is great player, but terrible with the media. I liked him a lot. Great card. Yeah, you are not kidding, man. Definitely a great player, but not really a fan favorite by any means. We got 3 packages from the Cain boys here, so we'll save those. I'm sure there are big troll packages. I'm expecting it at least. And Autistic Family Collectibles, Jonathan H. says, I'm positive I have at least one rookie you need for your PC in mine. Interesting. And Cody Moore on the $2 super chat says, when Austin bans the chat, you'll see your error. Thank you so much, Cody Martin. Paul L says, Jeff Kent, Barry Bonds, and once got into it over a bus seat. I definitely remember hearing about that. Wow, I'm so stoked to have that in my collection now. Been wanting it for a while, and I mean I can buy it on eBay, but I hate overpaying for cards. I mean the book value on the Jeff Kent's probably like $250, I think. You go on eBay, you're probably gonna pay like $5 or $6 for it, and that should be like a $1 bin card. Next one up from Jonathan Rodriguez, a name I don't really recognize. At least I don't think so off the top of my head. Appears to be a pretty thick package here. And I see some packs in here. 90 Don Russ. And a newer one, 2006 Topps, I think that is. And Sportflix from 87. There's some decent cards in there. And some singles. So we'll go through those last. First, we'll check out what the note says. Paul Elsa's 2007 Topps. Okay, I was close. My cutoff is 2000. Speaking of 2000 Topps cards, or actually 2000 cards in general, for this Turn Back the Clock Tuesday, would you guys rather see 05 Upper Deck Series 2 with Verlander rookie card or 86 Don Russ BBC box? Those are kind of the two I'm kicking them back and forth right now. Let me know. I'm interested to see what you guys think. But here's a note from Jonathan. It says, Dear John, my name is Jonathan. I'm 15 years old. Unfortunately, when I was 12, I got a rare form of breast cancer that occurs in males. I had to stop collecting for 2 years because my mom had to pay the medical bills. I hope you enjoyed the package I sent. You can show my address just in case. I guess I am showing your address. I'm sorry. Just in case someone wants to send me something. I was also hoping you could send me a Yankees care package. Well, thank you so much, Jonathan Rodriguez. I'm very sorry to hear about that bout of breast cancer you have. Hopefully everything is cleared up and it's in remission. Here's Jonathan Rodriguez's address here. It looks like 416 Lord Street, Dunkirk, New York, 14048. If you'd like to send him a Yankees care package or any Yankees cards or memorabilia you have, I'm sure he would greatly appreciate it. And I definitely have a lot of Yankee stuff, so I can definitely send you some stuff there, Jonathan. Really appreciate the note. And these cool packs, can't wait to rip into those. Looks like we have 90 Topps traded as well. Got an all-road rookie card in there. And 1989 Don Russ, which could house a Griffey rookie card. So why don't we try that out first. Test our luck at the Griffey rookie or Schilling or Johnson or Sheffield or Smoltz. Or Tom Gordon. I feel like I pulled somebody that Tom Gordon rated rookie card going through these. Dave Steve with an uber hairy chest bursting out of his shirt. Gerald Perry, Diamond Kings card. Johnny Ray, Mike Young in the checklist. So no luck with the 89 Don Russ. Still fun to look at those, though. I still like that set no matter what. And 90 tops traded. Like I said, the best card in here is, well, if it was 1990 right now, I'd be screaming like a little girl because of Kevin Moss rookie card in the back there. This was a hot top dollar card back in 1990, and so was a Todd Hundley. That was a pretty big card as well, both rookie cards. But the best one in here now is definitely the Allrood. There's a few Hall of Famers in this set, but I never really cared too much for these packs because of how many cards you got. So 7 cards in the pack, but Kevin Moss, that was a big card back in 1990. It really was. A lot of hype around that. 90 Don Russ is next. Chet Mrs. Hundley had a few good years. Hey, Jeffrey Drew. Hey, Dallas Foster and Chad Hopkins. Thanks for being here, guys. And a Rhino MVP card. Checklist. Ruben Sierra, Diamond Kings. Steve Sachs. Looking really sad in that card. Very, very sad. Bill Lander with a big chew in there. Gary Carter, our Hall of Fame there. Joey Bell. It's actually, I think that's his first Don Ross card. I don't think he has one in the 89 Don Ross rookie set. So Albert Bell, first Don Ross card. Ed Whitson, Diamond Kings. I always wondered why he had a Diamond Kings card. I don't remember him from my childhood. And Kenny Rogers and Kelly Mann is a rated rookie card. Dave Duran's Steve Sachs card is my life. Hey, Chuck Chicago. Thanks for being here, man. Some singles, Sport Flicks. 87 Bonds. Canseco, I believe, was in here. There's a Don Sutton card. These cards were always very flimsy. Don Sutton. And we have a Donnie Baseball in here. Hey, MGM Auto Recon. Thanks for stopping by, man. Nice Mattingly there with, I don't know, I thought those were scratches for a second. But super nice card there, Donnie Baseball. Liked that one a lot. And they came with these team leaders cards as well. Yankees and Dodgers. Pretty cool stuff there. Always liked Sport Flicks when I was younger, but same with those. 3 cards in a pack. I guess I was a big glutton when I was a kid. I think we all were big gluttons when we were kids. We wanted more cards, more substance. And here's 07 Tops. Have not opened a pack of these probably since 2007, honestly. I think you can get like a Tulowitzki rookie card in here. I can't think of the other ones off the top of my head. Ryan Dempster. There's a nice Ichiro. The Gold Glove Award card. I think these would be pretty tough to get a high grade on, I feel like, just because of the black border. Ian Snell. Hideki Matsui. It's actually, I think, his 3rd-year card. It's your 2nd or 3rd-year card. And a piece of gum. What are the chances of that? I have to eat that. Marcus Giles. So, Ichiro and Hideki Matsui. Not too bad of a pack at all. I gotta eat this gum. I'm obsessed with eating the old gum, so I was pretty bummed out when I didn't get to eat the gum from the 81 Don Russ because it was all stuck to the cards, but this looks very inviting. And it's sealed. If it wasn't sealed, this would be stuck to the card so bad. It's so sticky. Chris Bolton says, could have just ate the card too there, thin. This gum is really good. It's amazing. I love it. So Ichiro and Matsui. Good pack there. And some singles. We have a Starlin Castro relic patch here. Hey, Boomslang. I do got your package. It's coming up real soon. This is pretty nice. Starlin Castro. Game used memorabilia. Like that one a lot. And Rafael Dolis. Rookie card here. From 2011, 2012 Tops. Can't say I've seen this one or had that on my PC, so thank you for that one, Jonathan. And another Ichiro. My newer Tops here is a crap. 2010 Tops card here. RS2. Never seen these ones. Limited edition factory set. Interesting, though. Future Hall of Famer Ichiro there. And a Matt Moore rookie card as well from 2012 Topps. An amazing piece of gum and some really awesome stuff in there, Jonathan Rodriguez. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. Like I said, hopefully all is well with you. I will definitely check out what I have as far as Yankees go, because I have a lot of stuff, and I will get something out to you very, very soon. Hopefully next week. I'm still kind of lagging behind a little bit on FMF returns. I think I still got to send out like 2 or 3. But hopefully get those all wrapped up early next week. This gum is super good. It still has flavor. Next one we're going to do from our good buddy, Jonathan Hall at Autistic Family Collectibles. I like that logo a lot too, Jonathan. Never asked you if you made that yourself or if someone made it for you or what, but really cool stuff. Eddie Murray rookie card. Wow. Eddie Murray rookie card on top. Turn these upside down. I feel like it's so hard to find this card centered well, but this one is nice though. The corners are pretty sharp on it. I have this card on my PC already, but I feel like the corners are all dinged up, the one that I have. I think I overpaid for it too. I think I paid like 25 bucks for it when I first started collecting again. But super awesome card though. I love getting these older rookie cards. I love collecting them and having a few of them. The 78 Topps Eddie Murray Gold Cup rookie card. Such a nice one. Thank you so much, Jonathan H. I really appreciate that. I'll probably end up getting rid of the one I have now and keeping that one. Like I said, the condition is definitely better. It's probably even, this one's probably centered better than the one I have, honestly, too. I think we got some troll stuff here. So we got Pete Lecoq, 81 Fleer. Interesting last name there. Can't say that I remember Pete Lecoq. And he definitely did get me. We got a Quisenberry 82 Fleer. A Quisenberry 81 Fleer. John Wathen 82 Fleer. And a Wathen 81 Fleer. You can tell Jonathan H. is ripping some early 80s wax recently. And the Quisenberry rookie card, I just got rid of this. And here it is back in my PC again. Thanks a lot, Jonathan H. We had a Quisenberry lot that sold the last auction. And this was definitely one of them in there. And that was the only one I had. And now it's back again. So Pete Lecoq, some Wathens, some Quisenberries, and an awesome Eddie Murray card. Thanks so much, Jonathan H. Super hilarious. Please check out his channel, Autistic Family Collectibles. He is making videos again, fortunately. And they're pretty awesome. He just did an air card video. I think I was today. I watched that earlier today. Pretty awesome stuff. So please sub to him. Check his channel out. Show him some love. And the next one, Dave Miniacci. Dave hails from Philadelphia, a few hours away. Probably end up meeting up with him at some point, someday, for one of those big card shows. I think there's another one in December. And I almost ripped that. Wasn't all expecting there'd be a magazine in there, but let's check out, see if there's a note. And there is. Bay Area Adventure says Wathens are for Eric. He'll love them. I should be seeing him tomorrow or Sunday, and he definitely will love them. A note from Dave says, hey, found some stuff for you you might like. The Philly show is something else. Hope you guys can make it in December. Thanks again for all the videos. Keep the good work. From Dave. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Hopefully we make it down on the 1 of December. I think that we will. The Wrath of Cain says Walken Foss and Lecoq. This is amazing. Hey, Dave M. He is in here. It's cool stuff. We got a pack here. It looks like 94 Stadium Club. It is 94 Stadium Club. And this is pretty sick. A Ghostbusters button. Did not have this one. Looks like an original, too. Pretty awesome stuff. Thank you so much for that, Dave. Love getting any Ghostbusters stuff. And I see some troll cards here. Eric Plunk, 88 Don Ross. There's a Paul Molitor. Almost looks like a ticket stub. It's pretty interesting. Check the pack out first. 94 Stadium Club. There are some decent inserts in this set. Really no notable rookie cards. Palmeiras on top. Steve Buechele. I guess there's one of those in every single pack. I forget what they're called. 2 Palmeiro cards. One's a home run card, home run club, and the other one's just regular. They're both base set cards, but do we have an insert card? We do have an insert card. It is a Matt Williams. Matt Williams, 93 season, 38 home runs. Very awesome. Home run club card. Actually, it's a base card, so it's not even an insert card. Got my hopes up for nothing on that one. Lance Painter and a super chat from our buddy Chad Hopkins for $2. Donation towards your fine on YouTube, John. Thanks so much, Chad. Is there something I missed out on my fine? Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I must have missed something. I haven't really been reading these comments. I've been too busy and preoccupied looking through all these troll packages. A lot of them. Mark Whitten. Still need to find that Mark Whitten 91 Topps error card. Have that on my radar. Gary Sheffield is a decent one. Darren Fletcher and Brad Pennington ends that pack out. And we go and do some singles here. There's a Star Trek IDW. What is it, comic? Whoa, it's Ghostbusters from IDW. That's pretty awesome. I accidentally ripped the one corner on it when I was savagely tearing into the package. I apologize for that. There's the Paul Molitor. I feel like I've seen these before, but I can't remember where they're from. 1981 Topps. Pretty awesome Hall of Famer Molitor. Some sort of game piece here. Can't say that I remember those, but the back looks familiar to me for some reason. Chet Lemon, 91 Don Russ. Bob Kipper, 86 rookie card there. Todd Zeal. This was a pretty hot card in 1990 Topps. And Greg Jeffries, that was a freaking really hot card too as well. Craig Swindell. Aaron Seeley rookie card. I was definitely super hyped on that one back then. And I see a Gilkey, a Bernard Gilkey 90 Leaf. This is getting sent directly to Jonathan H. I guess I'm getting fined for Jonathan H's card he sent. Oh, well. Bernard Gilkey 90 Leaf. That's getting sent directly to him as payback for him getting me fined. Chris Hammond, 91 Fleer. Scott Radinsky, 91 Fleer. And Eric Plunk, third-year card, 88 Don Russ. Second Don Russ card. So some cool stuff in there, Dave M. And this comic is pretty awesome. I don't own any of the IDW Ghostbusters stuff. They've been out doing these for quite a few years. A lot different animation than the originals. But definitely cannot wait to read this over the weekend. So thank you so much for that, Dave M. I really appreciate it, man. I will definitely send you something out here next week. And hopefully see you at the next big card show in December, man. Still have to open those 95 score packs you sent, too. I still have that box sitting here. I'm trying to figure out a way to get them unstuck first before I start tearing into them, because I can tell they're all bricked up. Chuck Chicago says, hey, John, do you collect vintage computer software? You know what? I really don't. I still have all the original, like, DOS software and stuff like that at my parents' house. From games I used to love, like Sam Max. If you guys ever played Sam Max, Hit the Road, I used to love that game. And Indiana Jones, I had a DOS game for that. It was pretty sick. He plays all the time. And Wrath of Cain, you boys are up with the troll packages I know are coming. Carson Kane and the Kane boys in Littleton, Colorado. Jonathan H. with the explanation of DOS, disk operating system for your kids. Chuck says, I have Apple IIe Ghostbusters floppy game box. It's pretty awesome. I have one of them, but the one I have, I don't think it's that one. It's like some weird UK software game that I'm not sure. I forget what the system is. It wasn't around that long, but I think it was UK exclusive that I bought on like Facebook a while back. Chris Bolt says King's Quest was my fave. I definitely love King's Quest too. Eric and I used to play those. I think we had 5 and 7, if I can remember correctly. But I was pumped because I know they came out with the King's Quest game for PS4, and I like thought it was going to be like all the originals transferred from PC to PS4, and I guess it's not. It looks like a bunch of, I don't know, it looks pretty stupid, honestly, so I was kind of bummed about that. But I used to love those games, but I would always get stuck on like one part, and then, you know, my dad wouldn't let me call the hotline and pay like $2 or $5 a minute to get unstuck, so I'll just stop playing them. I can never figure it out. But Chuck Chicago, yeah, I mean, I'll definitely take it, man. If I collect anything Ghostbusters except for anything from the reboot from 2016, so I'll definitely keep it as a collectible, man. If you want to send it, I appreciate that. So from the Cain boys, Carson Cain and the Cain boys. See what we got here. I'm almost worried to open these up. I'm expecting Plunk, Sabos, maybe some Gilkeys. I can only imagine. Sweet, Chuck. Thank you so much. So, some football cards in here. Maybe not. Eric Plunk, 90 Don Russ. Ed Lynch, Stinky, written on his face there. Hopefully these are camera appropriate here. Rob Deere with a K on his face, 87 Don Russ. And this is Steve Balboni, 83 Tops. Looking very, I don't know, very uncomfortable in that. Hey, thanks a lot, Win Bryan. I appreciate that, man. Ed Lynch cut the cheese. Rob Deere swung a mist. Balboni blank. The Cain boys. Curve Plunk. So good. I knew it was coming. I knew I would see at least one Plunk card in there. And next one from Carson Cain again. I'm going to be careful opening these so I don't rip anything. I feel like I'm going to. I think I tore the note a little bit on that one. Tore a little bit, but let's see if it's still readable. Anyways, a bunch of singles in this one. I did a number on this. Captain K, one for each Jazz Brother, Holy Pascal, Donnie Money, the Cain Boys, Carson and Austin, and Lenny, Dickie Thon. Dickie Thon. There's a name I haven't heard about in quite a while. There's Dykstra, Lenny Dykstra. I struck out Captain K. There's Dickie Thon again. A bunch of Dickie Thon cards. 85 Fleer. 88 Tops traded. 87 Fleer. Pascal Perez. Pascal Perez definitely had, I think he had a drug problem. I think I remember hearing that at least. The 88 Don Ross Baseball's Best. There's Balboni again. John Candelaria, 79 Tops. That's an old one. Looking very in dismay. Ton of Dickie Thon in here. And there is Johnny W, 84 Tops, and his 79 Tops. Don Money, 83 Fleer, and Sean Abner, rated rookie card. So some interesting mix of cards in there from Carson Cain and the Cain brothers. Joe Yankee says, yes, Perez did, then he was murdered in the DR. I definitely never heard that, though. That's pretty wild. And $5 from Autistic Family Collectibles says, sorry for not one-touching that rookie. Here's a super chat to pay for the one-touch. Glad it can replace the one you had. Quisenberry is your father. Thanks so much, Jonathan. Very nice of you. And from the Cain boys again, Lenny and Walkie sitting in a tree, striking out. And there you have both of them. 87 Don Russ and 85 Fleer. I don't even remember Johnny W there. I do not remember him at all. But I'm guessing the Cain boys are the ones that sent me the Sabo somehow, or somebody else sent it that they knew from Philly. The Sabo representative letter, if you guys didn't see that at the beginning of the stream, is pretty hilarious. It had my hopes up big time. But yeah, definitely sweet beard taco meat on the Johnny W there. Trying to watch my language with all these questionable player names going around on here so YouTube doesn't kick me off. And next one from Mike D. Mike Durr, he sent us a package the last FMF. I still have yet to get something out to you. I meant to send something out to you today, Mike Durr, and just didn't have time. But I will get you something here soon. Mike Durr sends us a ton of awesome stuff, usually a lot of vintage cards. You know, last time he sent Sparky Anderson rookie card, which is amazing. That's probably my favorite one last time, but lots of good stuff. Let me try and pry this open off camera here. So we have a lot of singles in here. I see some vintage cards as well. Chad Hopkins, yeah, I guess I do have to kind of watch my language. I mean, I always try to, but I know people have tried to get Eric to say things on the air in the past. He's usually pretty good about it. Hey, Jennifer, welcome to the stream. You can read on the air from Mike. Says, Dear John, been watching your videos since you started and happy to see your channel and community of fans grow leaps and bounds this year. So I put together another package of vintage cards, odds and ends for you. Nothing too crazy, but just wanted to show my appreciation for the work you put into your channel. No need to send anything back to me, and I eagerly wait to hear more updates on building that 91 Topps Desert Shield set. Best, from Mike Durr. Thank you so much for the note, man. I really appreciate your support too, Mike Durr. Hoping to pick up some more 91 Desert Shield tomorrow. Actually supposed to go out to the honey hole and meet up with the guy there. Thanks, Rather Cain. I appreciate that. You definitely put a lot of work into those packages, man. This one says open first on it. And $5 from Novin SLD. That's from Craig B. Thanks again for the 5 Tim Raines, John. I am looking forward to Desert Shield and maybe getting 5 chippers. Thank you so much, Craig B. I really appreciate that. If you guys watched the 81 Don Russ break we did on Turn Back the Clock Tuesday this past week, pulled 6 Tim Raines rookie cards, and 5 of them went to Craig B. It was absolutely insane compared to the other 81 Don Russ boxes I've seen. This one was impeccable. It was amazing. And there's a $2 super chat from Dream Big Productions. It says, we hope you enjoy the fan mail we sent in the past. I definitely do, Dream Big. I really appreciate it. And your package, the other package you sent, is coming up next. So thank you so much, Dream Big. Please check out Dream Big's channel. I know he made a few videos recently of him in public restrooms flushing toilets. I was watching that when he posted it. And the Desert Shield break, it seems like it's not going to happen now. The guy that, you know, I mean, it makes perfect sense. The price, the offering price he was asking, $1,300 for a box of those. I mean, it almost seems like it's too good to be true, and most likely, if it sounds like it, then it probably is. But I was hoping there was like a, you know, it'd be a rare occasion and I could scoop one for something that's a decent price. But I don't know, the guy's kind of being real shady, so probably not going to happen now, guys, which I'm kind of bummed out about, but maybe someday. And right off the bat, a rack pack of 83 Topps with Jack Morris on top here. Wow, this is sick. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. But in 1983, a pack of these was 79 cents a Target, which I never knew Target existed in like the 80s until probably like last year. I found that out. Rather Cain. You did. You definitely did. I'm going to rip this open, though. See if we can pull a Ryan Sandberg rookie card or a Tony Gwynn rookie card. Chuck Chicago says, disappointed with that 81 Don Russ, John. No Wathen. Yeah, a lot of people were bummed out about that. But this is pretty awesome. A rack pack of 83 Topps. I don't come across these ever. I feel like I have to open it. I can't keep this. Jack Morris is on top. So, key rookies in here. Tony Gwynn, Wade Boggs, and Sandberg. Let's see if we can pull one of these. Andre Dawson, nice start here. Very nice. Tom Seaver, super veteran card. Fingers crossed for one of those rookies, Reggie Jackson All-Star cards. Pretty sick. Chuck says these are as cool as the Christmas packs. This is awesome, man. There's a Yaz. Some nice Hall of Famers in these packs so far. Hold my breath for one of these rookies. Murray and Palmer. 2 Hall of Famers in that one. Nice one. It's Carlton. Earl Weaver. And Dale Murphy and Necro. A lot of people think Dale Murphy should be in the Hall of Fame. There is the Jack Morris that was on top. Dave Kingman looks fried in that picture. Dave Righetti. Dale Murphy again. Looks like they just reused his picture from that one on the other card with Necro. Dave Evans' Kingman signs through the mail. Steve Garvey. I just actually bought his rookie card like a week or 2 ago at LCS. Mercer, Steve Kemp, Al Oliver. Still pretty awesome, though. There's still some good cards in there. Really appreciate you sending that my way. I don't have many 83 Topps cards at all. Always liked the design. Always thought it was really cool. And I was born in '84, so I can't say I've ever actually opened a pack of 83 Topps before until right now. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do that, Mike. Really awesome stuff. And I see some vintage cards, very vintage here. Maybe a T206 card, maybe. And some cards that are hidden in here, so let's slice those open. And we got some more vintage here. Vern Bickford. George Crow. And a T206, I believe, from Piedmont. Wow, this is awesome, man. 1909. Hemphill from New York. I don't recognize the name and all, but that is amazing. I don't have hardly any of these cards at all. Does that say open last on it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't even see that. I'll have to check better next time. Amazing surprise, though. Some awesome vintage cards here. I don't have many at all whatsoever. These are very, very nice. And a T206. Wow. I think this is the second one I have, if that. I know I have a tobacco card from 1925. I don't know if I have any 1909 cards or not. Reindeer Studio says, does Hempfield through the mail? This is freaking awesome. Thanks so much, Mike. Wow. So I guess I'll open this one next. Open second. And there's more there as well. Jeez, Mike. This is very, very nice of you, man. I don't even know what to say. Amazing stuff. See what we have in this next one here that I should have opened second. Instead of that other one, we have some older vintage Star Wars cards here. Originals from '77. You guys might remember these if you're old enough. And they're in nice shape, too. A 1964 Beatles movie cello pack. Wow. Check that out here. Oh, those are pretty awesome. Like, perfect condition, too. Very cool stuff. Any Beatles fans out there. Super nice. And a Ripken 92 Fleer All-Stars insert card there. Very nice, too. Here's one I don't think I've ever seen before. 76 top strikeout leaders Nolan Ryan and Tom Seaver. That is a super nice one. Brett G says that may be high dollar. I feel like I've seen these Beatle cards before, maybe somewhere a while back. But very cool. Like those a lot. So 77 tops, Ryan and Seaver, very nice one there. At Carlton, 75 tops. Followed by Steve Garvey. Is that second year card? Nah, 76. I think Garvey's rookie was 1971, I think. I should know, I just bought it recently. But another one I've not ever seen before, I don't think. National League All-Star for first base. And a Joe Morgan. in pretty nice condition. Also an all-star card from 77. Very nice there. Ron Guidry rookie card. Looks like 2 Ron Guidry rookie cards. Guidry not in the Hall of Fame, but definitely had a very nice career overall, though. Super nice. 1976 Topps. Ron Guidry rookie cards. Super nice. Thank you so much for those, Mike Durr. And Paul Richards, manager for the Orioles. Can't remember what year this is. Late 50s, I believe. Maybe early 60s. My vintage gets pretty haywire once it goes back to like mid 60s and before. I always mix the years up because I'm not used to looking at them. A couple of them I know off the top of my head, but a few of those ones I don't see very often always mess up. But very nice stack of cards there. Mike D, 1959. That's kind of what I was thinking it was at first. Amazing tobacco card there, which you already saw. T206. That is incredible, man. And $5 from Autistic Family Collectibles that says, I'm a little dejected. Mike's pack is getting such a good response compared to giving you a rookie of your father, Quisenberry, and cards of your Uncle Wathen. Thanks so much, dude. Well, I mean, I'm just bursting on the inside from that package, Jonathan. Forgive me that. Give me the joy of bringing Quisenberry rookie card back into my home again after I just sent it off no more than 2 weeks ago. Let's check out what we have here. Wow. So some more T206 cards, I believe. Bescher and Schlegel from Baltimore and Cincinnati. Wow, these are amazing. I don't know where you find these at, Mike. But I love these older tobacco cards. Definitely have been through the ringer, but sure there's... If these could talk, they'd have some pretty crazy stories over the years for being over 100 years old. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Mike. So 3 of those now. I think they're 1909. Correct me if I'm wrong. But they look to be T206. And some more vintage here. Anthony Barterome, Cal Abrams for the Buccos there. Mike says they are T206 from 1909. That is amazing, man. Thank you. 3 T206 cards. And Reindeer Studios is 1909 to 1911. And another one, too. A name that I'm probably going to butcher, but Fiend for Chicago. Chad Hogman says, awesome stuff, Mike. Yeah, these really are, man. Kind of glad I didn't send you your FMS response from last time now, so I can beef it up with some more stuff after you send all this stuff, man. Very, very nice of you. Very generous. 4 T206 cards. Amazing. Maurice McDermott. This is another year that I'm not real familiar with because I don't really have any of these cards at all. 1953, I think. I'm pretty sure. My dad had a lot of these cards. And Bob Del Greco from the Buccos there. Turk Lown, the Cubbies. Dick Grote, definitely a name I recognize there. Shortstop of the Buccos. Another 53 Topps. And another one, T206. Very awesome. Joe Wise says, didn't receive my last lightning round auctions yet. Going out next week. You know what? You should get it tomorrow, Joe. I sent it out yesterday. I do apologize for that. For some reason, I thought you had a spot in the break on Tuesday. It was actually a different Joe. I didn't realize that till afterwards, so I was late sending it out. But I also sent you your FMF response for tonight, which I haven't opened yet, in advance. But super cool stuff. An RT206 card for Rhode Island there. And Dale Mitchell, 53 Topps, and Eddie Pellegrini, 53 Topps. So what a stack of amazing cards, Mike. Super epic, dude. Thank you so much, dude. There's a 5 T206 cards and 83 Topps rack pack. A bunch of 53 Topps rookie cards. Jeez. Yeah, definitely we'll be getting you something out here real soon, Mike. Early next week. Wow. Just blown away by that. So many awesome cards in there. And then next we'll do this one from Dream Big Productions. who was in here a minute ago, a little bit ago. Feels like it's like a shirt or maybe a plushie. Craig Beast's amazing cards. Looks like a plushie. Another note in here from Dream Big. Says, enjoy 2 plush toys for your collection, a white teddy bear and a Hello Kitty doll. Have a nice remainder of September. Oh, thank you very much, Dream Big. Some more plushies. I still have the plushies you sent before, the bats. The Petting Zoo, Share and Smile, and Hello Kitty plushie as well. So 2 cool plushies there. Thanks a lot, Dream Big. One of my former clients used to love Hello Kitty, so I used to always buy her Hello Kitty stuff. I never really made so much of it until I met her, honestly. But very cool, Dream Big. Thanks again. Please sub to him when you get a minute here. And next up from Mickey in Jersey, I think he was in here. Chet says, I never understood what Hello Kitty even did. I think it was just like a product. I don't think there was a cartoon or anything else that followed it. Not that I'm aware of, at least. But Mickey in Jersey is also Boom Slang, who you guys may know. And our buddy Boom Slang is rushing towards 700 subs quickly. Putting a ton of videos out there. And awesome content, so please sub to him if you're not already. Last I checked, he was at 666, I believe. But great guy, friend of the channel for quite some time now, so please check his channel out as well. Rip this box open here. But it says read first here, so we will go ahead and do that. From Boom Slang. Says, hi John, here's a small gift from years of yard sales and flea markets. Whenever I see them, I do my best to save them, but I've run out of room and they need a new home. I know you have a place where you keep stuff like this, a place that's safe and dry, a place where they'll be free to be just what they are. I hope they can find peace in your back room. You know the place, the island where you keep all your misfits. I'm hoping that these cards can fit in on that island of misfit toys and cards. Thank you, Mickey, aka Boom Slang. I'm looking forward to seeing what's in here. And we got a bunch of non-sports packs. The Rocketeer, which I was a big fan of that movie when I was younger. The Toy Works. Definitely remember the Toy Works store. Been gone for a long time. Another Rocketeer pack. Robin and Prince of Thieves. I was a big fan of that toy line by Kenner when it came out in the early 90s. And we got some singles in here. Some more packs. Another Robin Hood pack here. I see a Ghost Rider card there. Our buddy Joe's Card Corral's in here. And some singles, 1980 tops. Tommy John. I forget who I was talking about Tommy John the other day. They said that they're a big fan of his. I can't remember. Nice Pete Rose. Cut pretty crazy there. And some 73 tops. Luis Melendez and Mike Caldwell. Always liked 73 tops. Picked up the Roberto Clemente not too long ago. It's actually his final card. Some pretty cool stuff there. And we got some Power Rangers cards in here. My buddy Jeff actually sent me a box of those a long time ago, which I have not ripped yet. I'll have to do that at some point. I got a lot of videos I'd like to do. But we have some kind of crazy miscut cards here, maybe. Milt Papa's pitcher for the Orioles. This looks to be a pretty old one. That's drawn on the back. Can't remember seeing that one. But Boom Slice's miscut cards for your island of misfit toys. I actually like miscut cards. Like this 80 tops is pretty crazy. I have one from 94 Upper Deck, which is crazy, that I've kept over all these years in a top loader because I was always intrigued by it. But definitely a horribly cut one from 80 tops. And a Beavis and Butthead card. I was a big Beavis and Butthead fan back when I was younger. I'm sure a lot of you guys were too. And some oddball stuff here. TMNT, part of the puzzle. A Coke card, which got some boxes of those. This is probably one from some of that. I think Chad Hawkins sent one, and I forget who else sent us some of those. I think Dan Schultz sent a box of those too as well. I haven't ripped them yet though. Original Team NT movie card there. Check out the tube. Thomas the Tank Engine. Never seen those before. And another Pete Rose from 82 Tops. Miscut like crazy, but still a Pete Rose card. Definitely a big Pete Rose fan. Always liked him. And hope he gets in the Hall of Fame one day. Hopefully he lives to see that day if it does come. Hey, Brett G, thanks for stopping by. And look what we have here. Greg Swindell coin. That's pretty hilarious. So I don't think I have any of these at all until tonight. Somebody sent me an Alvin Davis. And now the owner of the channel, Greg Swindell. We got some more packs here. Skybox Cosmic cards from DC from the 90s. Rocketeer pack. A Dick Tracy pack in the late 80s. Never seen those. Hook, which I always liked the movie Hook. Rocketeer and Dick Tracy again. Those ones, I usually keep these non-sports cards packs. I don't really open them up. I like to keep those fresh in the packages. And a Clemens from 91 score here. This one is pretty crazy. Looks like it has a story to tell. Bill Freehan. Taped up and everything else. And possibly urinated on. Maybe. I don't know. But definitely had a rough life overall. Pete Rose, 82 Tops. Cut. Pretty crazy there. Moises Alou. I was a big fan of these Bazooka cards when they came out. Paul L., if you're still in here, I wonder if you're a fan of Bazooka, because I know you hate Topps kids, but these were really cheap. I think they were like 59 cents or 49 cents, something like that for a pack. So we used to buy them all the time at the local grocery store. And we got a lot of classic cards. Robin Hood, there's a few in each one. I'm not going to take them all out, but I definitely used to have some packs when I was a kid, ripped some open. Definitely like the toy line that Kenner made in the early 90s for Robin Hood. I actually have one sitting right next to me right now. And some Rangers as well. Old Money More from Power Rangers here. So these are all, there's a lot of cards in each one of these relic top loader, penny sleeves here. Zach and Trini. So there's Zach and Trini again. The Green Ranger, I remember I was pumped whenever he got introduced. And there's Jason and the Putties. I was definitely a fan of Power Rangers until it went all crazy and they started branching off into like all this weird stuff. So from like 94 to probably like 97, I was like real into it, or maybe 96. Was super into it, and then I don't know, they went all crazy and stuff. But I remember that's the very beginning of the introduction there. Zach. I didn't get a chance to watch the movie, the newest movie that came out. I heard it was good though. One of the villains there, I can't remember his name though. And these were kind of like the insert foil cards. Goldar, remember him? One of the temporary villains that probably only lasted for an episode. And there's Alfie. He was always super spazzed out. And Bulk and Skull. They used to drive me nuts. Joe's Card Corral. I feel like you have something to say about Bulk and Skull. Zach and Trini fighting off the Putties. Chris Bolton says, dang Voltron ripoff. And then some Ghost Rider cards here. There's a bunch of different ones here. I'm going to open these after the streams because we still have some more stuff to go through. We've got 2 more packages left. So I'm not going to take too much more of your guys' time up. But some different Marvel cards and whatnot there for Ghost Rider and X-Men as well. I see Xavier's files in the back. Really cool stuff, Boom Slang. Thanks a lot, man. I have some stuff I think that you will like that I will send out to you next week. Next up, we're going to do one from Jennifer Zimmerman, who has been a friend of the channel for a while, and she actually has her own channel now. And she is local, really close to us. Chet says, used to love VR Troopers. Showed it every morning before I had to leave for the bus. I definitely remember VR Troopers. I actually came across some of the toy line recently. The toy line is actually not worth anything at all. You'd be surprised. There's really no value at all to any of the toys, even on the card. They're just not a market for them, I guess. Surprisingly. An old TV guide here. This is pretty cool. I'm not sure what year. I hated that they did this. TV guide would put the dates on it, but they never put the year on it. Very, very rare. So I'm curious to see what year that's from. And we have a keychain here. Looks like the girl from The Shining. Might be like a Funko type figure, but one of the twins from The Shining. That's pretty creepy looking. And looks like we got Freddy here. So a couple cool keychains there. I've never seen those before. Guessing they are pretty new, but that one is pretty creepy. Paul L says Bazooka is greater than Topps Kids. Yeah, I definitely I like Bazooka. There's a note in here, so we'll read that first before we get into anything else. Chet Lemon says, I think that's Christina Ricci. It could be, I guess. Austin Farmers says, that Funko, not Eric Plunk. Gary S says 93 TV Guide. That's pretty awesome. I like to go back through and like look at shows and whatnot. Sometimes they have cool articles as well. I found a MacGyver TV Guide for like $1 at a store not too long ago that I showed in a video that I was really pumped about. But the note from Jennifer says, hey John, a few odds and ends. The dinosaur set is missing the title card. It may be in there. Have not gone through every card. Thanks so much again for the Toys R Us set. There were 3 Frank Thomas cards, so sending one back your way. His and hers keychains for you and Brittany, LOL. They were in the Fairfield mystery boxes that were filled with toys. That's interesting. In the recent box from Sean Tieford, there were 2 65 cards, Milt Papas and Dave McNally. Would love to have these if someone did not already request them. Know you are flooded with requests, so if you already have too many, understandable. Let us know and we can PayPal the shipping. Keep the past alive from Scott and Jen. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I definitely did get a ton of requests from the Sean Tieford boxes. A lot of them I didn't even get a chance to respond to because there were so many. I'm still trying to find a chance to actually go through and sort through all those cards. So those 2 cards you requested, they're in there somewhere in those 5 boxes of cards. I sent a couple off as FMF responses, but those 2 in particular, I'm sure they're in there still somewhere. I just have to find them. But as I'm going through those over the next, I don't know, week or 2, I could definitely send those your way, Jennifer. Not a problem at all. And there's a Dinosaurs Attack cards from '88, I believe, made by Topps. Those are pretty awesome. I think it's close to being the whole set. Somebody actually sent me a pack of those not too long ago. So that's pretty sick. I'm going to open those with Boomslang stuff later on tonight or tomorrow and check those out. They are pretty graphic, and if there are kids watching, I want you to have nightmares. And here's the Frank Thomas shoes talking about the Young Stars from '93. Toys R Us exclusive novelty set there. I apologize, there was 3 in there. I thought that was the entire set. I guess I didn't look over it well enough. G.I. Joe, Captain America cards there. I'll check those out a little later on too. Really cool stuff. And I think some more Dinosaur Attack cards. Maybe not. Not entirely sure what these are. So it is Christina Ricci. Is that what you're saying? It looks like the girl in The Shining to me, or one of them. So these still are Dinosaur Attack. I'm not going to show those on the air. I'm sure there's probably nothing but mature adults in here, but if there are kids watching, it is Friday night. I don't want them to have nightmares and have their angry parents coming after me because of severed dinosaur heads and everything else. But really cool TV guide and cool stuff overall. Not sure which one I'll give to Brittany. Maybe this creepy one. Keep the Freddy. Pretty awesome. I think she liked the Freddy more, though. At $5 from Boomslang, it says, heading to the flea market this Sunday, hoping to score some sweet cards and take some video footage of posts since I slept in last Sunday. Thanks, Sean. Awesome, Boomslang. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Hope you find some good stuff. And please check out his channel. Like I said, he's getting very close to 700 subs. And he puts a video up like every single day for the most part. So check him out. Give him a sub. And hopefully he finds some good stuff this weekend. Very cool TV guide. I can't wait to look at that later on, Jennifer, and see. I like going back and looking at like different time slots at shows I liked to run, like Saturday morning cartoons, for instance, in '93. I can't wait to go back and look at like the lineup because I don't remember it very well from it changing so frequently over the years. And we have one more package left, and it's from Joseph B. So let's open that now. I'm sure a lot of people left to go to Eric's live stream, so I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. And I see some Beckett's in here and some graded cards. Looks like a Musina rookie card. Very awesome. He must have heard me say that. Sorry about that. I am trying to get some more Beckett's for my PC, especially older ones. I think it's really fun to go back and look up prices. Boom Slang is still here. It says, hey, John, awesome breaks channel community and lightning round auctions. This is my favorite YouTube channel. No disrespect for Jab's family, which is awesome too. The 2 key sets, and thank you, by the way, for that comment. I really appreciate that, Joseph B. The 2 key sets of 80s were 84 Don Russ and 89 per deck. The 90s, 92 Bowman, definitely. Definitely want to do a break of those at some point here. It would be awesome if we could do by the pack breaks on these on Turn Back the Clock Tuesday. You just read my mind. I know you're working on collecting those old Beckett's, so I picked them up whenever I see them. Enjoy. You read my mind again, man. I always have what you send me back, or I always love what you send me back, but I'm especially looking for Leaf and OPG. Well, I think there are some Leaf. Yeah, definitely. I think you'll like what I sent you this week, man. I have some OPG as well to send you in the future. Seeing the live streams, Joe. Really appreciate your diehard support of the channel, Joe. Means a lot to me, man. Can't thank you enough. And this is definitely one I don't have. I can tell you off the top of my head, I don't have the Brett Beckett from 91 with the old school design. This is just for packing, I think. Yeah. Brett old school Beckett from 91 when they still had the box logo there. And I definitely remember this one, too. This is probably one of the last Beckett's I have, or I had when I was younger before I stopped collecting. Return to glory when the Yankees won the World Series, January 97. Very awesome, epic cover there. I can't forget that one at all. The backs always had players as well. There's Todd Hundley. We saw his rookie card earlier. We pulled out of a pack. And the same with him, Kevin Moss. Pulled out of a pack earlier as well. Pretty ironic there. And then this is one I definitely remember having when I was younger too. Jim Abbott, 93. Beckett from June of 93. And bow nose on the back there. Don't think I had this. I mean, I had it when I was younger, but I can't find out what happened on my Beckett's. They're lost somewhere in all kinds of mess. And one I definitely did not have is June 92 Beckett with Puckett rookie on the front. Talking means it's too bad no Plunk Beckett. And Ruben Sierra 92 Pinnacle on the back there. Pretty awesome stuff. Definitely did not have this one either. So thank you so much for those, Joe. Really, really cool. What I do is I put those in magazine bags, sleeve them up basically, and throw them in a box. And I put them in chronological order. So if we do Turn Back the Clock Tuesday or whatever, I can go back, pull one out, show you guys what cards were worth in the back then. And it's pretty fun to do that. I like going back and looking back. And $5 from Autistic Family Collectibles. That's a great compliment. When John gets a sunburn, it's in the shape of Eric from having to live in his shadow. Hashtag Jabs Bros. There can only be one. That is hilarious, man. Thank you so much. I love that. Absolutely hilarious, Jonathan H. And we got 2 PSA cards. A Brett 77 Tops, 3rd year card. A VG Excellent 4. That is pretty sick, man. Very, very cool. Thank you so much. 3rd year Brett. And a 91 Bowman Mussina rookie card. Near mint to mint 8 PSA. Very awesome stuff. It's definitely a pretty iconic card of my childhood. Love this one. It's definitely off center there. You can notice at first glance. But I love 91 Bowman. It's one of my favorite sets ever. Probably always will be, just because of all the epic rookie cards that are in that set. I still have a box that's sitting by me. We did a break on it a while ago, and we pulled a few rookies, but we didn't find the chipper. I don't know if we found Tomei either, but I think we pulled 2 of the Mussina. But epic package, Joseph B. Thank you so much, man, for these, and all the support that you've given the channel, man. Really appreciate it. And thank you guys all for being here. Epic FMF return. I'm not sure if we'll be back next week or not for another round, or maybe we'll wait 2 weeks. But some very awesome stuff. That's it for tonight, guys. Thank you guys all for being here, and I hope you have a great weekend. I might have a video for you tomorrow night, so keep an eye out for that. See you guys all soon. Have a good night.